Consumer prices up 2.7% in the last 12 months. Eddie Ghabour joining me now. All right, Eddie, the market seems to like it. I mean, inflation has ticked up a little bit. Market likes it. What's going on?
The market knows the Fed has a bias to lowering rates. I think it's a mistake for them to be cutting rates because I don't think the economy needs it. The small business numbers soared yesterday. That tells us we're probably going to see an acceleration in the economy. And when the Fed cuts rates, when you have an acceleration of economic growth, while inflation is also accelerating, when you look at food costs, you look at energy, you look at apparel, those numbers accelerated. All that does is add fuel to the fire. So it will be very bullish for asset prices right now, but I think we're going to look back 6 months from now as this being a mistake of them cutting in December, because ultimately it's going to cause them to have a major pivot, because this is just going to cause inflation to get much worse next year, in our opinion.
Ouch. Why do you like Amazon so much? Let me get into this. I live in an apartment building, and at this time of year, the people on the door, the people on the front desk are just facing piles of Amazon boxes delivered just in time for the holidays. So why do you like Amazon so much?
So post-election, we felt as though we were going to see a lot of this money come off the sideline and cause an acceleration in the economy and consumer spending. And consumer discretionary is the best sector, one of the best sectors in that type of economic environment. And when you peel it back and look at best of breed, Amazon is the best of breed in that. So for those that don't own the ETF, they want to be a little bit more aggressive and own the individual name. That's why we love Amazon. So I think that is going to continue, the price action to continue to go higher here as we go into the new year.
Why have you fallen out of love with NVIDIA?
So we haven't fallen out of love with NVIDIA. We still love NVIDIA, but our one concern is its recent price action. I would argue that NVIDIA is going to dictate whether or not we have a Santa Claus rally or not. It is still one of our largest holdings, but it's broken the 50-day. Now, we do think that it will ultimately break back through and get to new highs as we go into January. But if NVIDIA breaks, it will take the rest of the market down with it. That's one of the problems when you have a name that's so highly concentrated and highly owned. But right now, we would be buying this dip in NVIDIA, but being a very short leash if it does continue weakness. But you can't have NVIDIA not rally and have the market rally. That, in our opinion, I don't think that's going to happen.
Okay, Eddie Ghabour, good to see you again, and we'll see you again in the very near future. Thanks, Eddie.